Hey, welcome everyone. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com, and this is going to be your stock watch list for Tuesday, the 11th of September. So today was the 10th of September, Monday. Was a Jewish holiday today. Was Rosh Hashanah, New Year's. So volumes were a little bit light on the SPY. I'm showing about 50 million shares traded in the SPY today. As you can see here, not much movement for the day, a narrow range. We'll go ahead and take a look at the SPY. So today, they gapped us up in the morning in the pre-market. They were pushing us up. They pushed us up at the open. They brought us right back down. We were battling around the 13 EMA here on the daily chart. We held that a few times, popped up above VWAP, pushed us back down below this purple line you see here. The battle ensued again between dip buyers and sellers here, and then they decided to push us back up, and then we kind of just trailed off into the close here for today. So a very kind of narrow range. The high today was around that 289 area, and your low for today was around 287.90 area. All right, so that's kind of your range on the SPY right now. Some of the indexes that were strong today, we had the transports were up almost 2% for the day. Retailers were up almost over 1%, I should say. The semiconductor names were up today, up almost 1% on the SMH. And we'll get more into the semiconductor names in a second. So the SMH was up, and then after that, everything was up like 3/4% to 1%. To the downside, the VIX volatility, we dropped down about 4%, 5% on the VIX today. So not a lot of volatility in the market. Turkey ETF dropped another 2% today. Oil USO, the ETF was down a fraction, down about 0.5% on the day. Oil itself, light sweet crude oil, closed at 67.54 today, down about 21 cents on oil. Also, we had the IWC was down. Banks were down a little bit today. Like I said, the retailers were one of the stronger sectors for today. The IBB was up a tad, and the XBI was up a tad. Both of those, the biotech sectors. So, like I said, volume was a little bit light today, but we managed to get a nice trade in advanced micro devices today. Now, this was upgraded today in the pre-market. Wells Fargo came out. They put a $34 price target on this. We were watching it. Liked it over this 28.50 spot. It did clear that, and this was one of my best trades of the day. Actually cleaned up my day on AMD today, so that was my best trade of the day. I was trying some things like Roku in the morning this morning, and I caught this, and then it came back at me, and then I didn't catch this one in Roku, so I'm glad I caught AMD today. That gave me a nice trade and pretty much all that I needed for today. And once again, Wells Fargo came out this morning, and their analyst put a $34 price target onto AMD, so that moved the stock up today. So as far as the markets themselves, the Nasdaq Composite was up 22 points today. The S&P 500 was up about 5 points today. We had the Dow Jones Industrial that ended up in the red today, down 60 points. At one point, it was up over 100 points on the Dow. So we got a reversal in the Dow today. Ended up down 59 points for the day. So kind of a mixed market today. So we'll see how tomorrow's going to be. I have a watch list for you. Give you that in a few minutes. I'm going to take a look at some of the news that came out after the bell tonight. So we had NTNX had some news. They're moving that one up in the after hours tonight. NTNX announces a 20 million plus deal with largest in company history for NTNX Nutanix. So that stock is popping in the after hours tonight. We also had some news come out from Sono. They had earnings out after the bell tonight. They're selling that one down. Sono earnings per share miss, revenue beat on Sono. They make those speakers. It's a recent IPO, so the stock is pushing down in the after hours. ECYT doing an offering. So that stock is moving down in the after hours. That's the dangerous thing about these biotechs, right? They get a little bit of positive news, they pop up, and then boom, they hit you with an offering. So that stock is moving down. That's why I don't like to hold many biotechs overnight. Let's see, we had Casey, earnings per share beat by 20 cents, revenue beat, CASY. That stock is moving up. It's at 122.50 according to the after hours chart that you're looking at there. We also had some news come out from IZEA. That stock is moving up nicely in the after hours from about $1.60 all the way up to $2.50. IZEA signs a top 50 U.S. retailer. IZEA worldwide, they see their third quarter total bookings exceeding 9.5 million for IZEA. We also had some news come out. Freeland, Canada's negotiator on NAFTA, headed back to Washington for high-level NAFTA negotiations. So that's hopefully a good sign that she's headed on back. We had Stiefel coming out with a bunch of initiations in the after hours tonight. Halliburton stands out, a buy from Stiefel. I think also PHG, Baker Hughes, initiated as a buy at Stiefel there. We also had NOV initiated as a buy. So it looks like maybe they got a new oil analyst there or something. Boom gets initiated as a buy. Price target 53 there. And Pump initiated as a buy at Stiefel, price target $18. So those coming out after the bell tonight. Once again, all this news is courtesy of the Trade Exchange. So some stocks I'm going to have on my watch list for tomorrow. We have Apple down about 4 days in a row here. We are coming up. Wednesday is their event for their new phones. Apple has an event on this coming Wednesday. So that will be on watch. Maybe shorts might start covering into that as we get closer to Wednesday. So keep Apple on watch for possible turnaround. AMD looking for strength in that $30 break here on AMD. ARWR actually held up pretty well today since that gap up. So ARWR holding up well. We'll have that on watch. Beacon Roofing had a nice pop today. So you have a hurricane coming into Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina areas. They're bracing for a hurricane. So BECN is a hurricane play. GNRC is also hurricane play. And I hope all those folks that are in the threat of the hurricane are safe. And but these are some of the stocks that were moving up today. Also, Home Depot was moving up today, and Lowe was also moving up today as folks batten down the hatches there, buy things they need for their homes and whatnot. Some other stocks that I'm going to have on watch: BLPH will be on watch tomorrow. 7.3 million shares. They're trying to maybe fill this gap. It's trying to turn the corner. It's a beaten down name. Had a high today of about $1.33. Keep it on watch. Pot stocks will be on watch again. CGC, IGC, TLRY will be on watch. IGC is a nice looking chart here. Let me talk about this one a little bit. IGC trying to get back over that 5 EMA, which is at $1.31. So watch this one if it can take out that $1.31 area on IGC. TLRY, now you know Citron is short this name, and so far they're unable to bring this stock down. So holding up pretty well, trying to get up through that $90 area. Citron better watch. If this thing gets back over $90, they better run for the hills, I think, on that one. See, CLDR. The CEO was on CNBC this morning. This was the reaction. I had actually put this out on my Twitter feed, Zozo Stockwatch, and the CEO came on, and the stock moved up almost to what 1875 this morning. But for the rest of the day, it just kind of trailed off, no reaction. So we'll see if CLDR has anything in the tank for tomorrow. CLF, watching this one, possible highs of today break 1092. $11 area on Cliff. Let's check STLD. That one has been holding up. Nope, that one pulled back. So Cliff in that area of metals and mining and whatnot is holding up pretty steady here. So keep an eye on CVNA. Had a nice move up today. 1.6 million shares. Has that $70 round number. Would like to see this maybe pull back a little bit, consolidate under that $70 area. Maybe it gives a nice move. Fred had a big move today. They finally got this one up over that 200 SMA. Look at this huge volume. Had news with Walgreens today. So Fred and Walgreens coming together maybe, and so we'll have that one on watch for possible continuation. HDP, a software play, basing under this 23 area, so we'll see if this one maybe wants to break out of this consolidation here. IZEA, I gave you the news on this one. This will be on watch after hours, moving up. So IZEA. Match had a nice move. We spoke about this one on the video yesterday. Hope some of you got it. So MTCH, nice pop. NTNX, like I said, they had news after the bell, so this will be on watch. Pandora had a good, strong day. Would like to see maybe like a red to green type of move in this, maybe a little bit of a pullback on Pandora. We'll see. I don't know if I'll get that. Walmart, this one is turning up. I'm keeping an eye on this one for a possible swing trade. The highs today were 97.19, so maybe if it gets up over that 97.25 area on Walmart, we could see a nice move up on that name. So keep an eye on Walmart if you're interested in that name. All right, this is Mike from zozostockwatch.com, and this is your stock watch list and market wrap for Monday the 10th and your stock watch list for Tuesday the 11th. Everybody have a great day trading tomorrow. If you want to check out my site, it's at zozostockwatch.com. Have a great evening all. Please support the channel. Thumbs up always helps. Like the videos if you like the videos. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Also retweet them, share them amongst your Twitter followers out there on social media. Would greatly be appreciated. Have a great night all. Good day trading tomorrow, and let's hope we get a little more volume in the markets tomorrow.